first bit of news is out of India. Women let it rape happen. Don't blame only men, says Dir Bhagyaraj. Dir Bhagyaraj, he's an actor and a director. He's been acting and directing in Tamil, I think, movies since the 70s. And he's talking about the rape epidemic that's going on in India right now. And he says, in quote, there were times when restrictions were imposed on women. No such crimes happened during those times, only because women let it happen. Such crimes, rape, happen. There is no point in blaming only men. Women will kill husbands and kids for an affair. So this guy goes on to constantly, in this little interview he did, just berate women, saying that men are actually the victims of women's behavior. They've been known to have to change their SIM cards in their phones because women are too crazy to attached to men that they meet. So because women act like this and other impure things, they'd actually deserve to be raped. So Shubham, do you have more to say on that?
I mean, this guy, from what I know, I don't watch his movies. I don't watch much of South Indian movies and stuff. But from what I know, this guy, the movies he works on usually have like a strong female lead. But from people who have watched his movies, they say like his movies are a bunch of misogynist shit.
Okay.
So
misogynist. Okay. Thank you for swearing. Now YouTube is gonna completely destroy you.
God.
I've been trying not to swear so that YouTube
That
doesn't
means I
punish.
can swear.
No, guys, keep it. Actually, okay, no, let's try not swear. I know it's difficult, but let's try not swear. But okay, is this anything? Is this anything to do with either religious values in India or cultural values in India? Is
cultural values, of course, like victim blaming is a big thing in India. The woman gets blamed more than often. It's like the rape. That's basically the rape culture. If you ask anyone, yeah, some people will be sympathetic to the victim, but there will be many people who will be like, no, it is also the girl's fault. You need to blame the girl too. And even there are places where the school children are being taught that the girl is to be blamed in case of a rape.
Yeah, and it's very so. Rape culture is a huge thing in India, and a lot of people from India try to deny that, and they always point to other countries whenever you bring that up. But is that a lot of people refer to some parts of India as the rape capital of the world? Is that fair?
Yeah, we have that part in the last news. Unnao, it is known as the rape capital in India, and in just this year, from January to November, in that particular city, there has been 86 reported rape cases and over 100 sexual molestation cases, and those were just the reported ones.
Yeah, and also just to let you know that these numbers are very much underrepresents what's happening in India, but for two reasons. First of all, the number of people that report it is less than other countries, so there's more happening than is being reported because of these kind of attitudes that this guy has, like the victim blaming makes a lot of women not actually report the rape cases. But also what is defined as rape makes the numbers for example, in many countries, husbands raping their wives, rightfully so, is considered rape, and in India maybe it doesn't get categorized as rape just because it's the husband.
In India it is legal because a wife should be a wife should be submissive to her husband.
Right.
And you know what the worst part is, like in this rape culture, it is getting so normalized that even kids like say 6 or 7-year-old kids, I mean, they usually don't know about stuff like this, but they are not surprised when they hear the word rape. It has been so normalized to that point.
Right.
And it's also ironically another thing that has been normalized is the murder of rapists.
Oh yeah, that's another side of this that we could talk about later, because we don't believe in vigilante justice or like justice without any due process. No matter what crime a person has committed, we don't believe that you should go and murder these people. But But it's very important to repeat that. Like in India, a husband can force himself on his wife, rape her, have sex with her without her consent, and that is legal in
Yes, it is
India.
legal. It has been said that, I mean, in the Indian Penal Code, it is stated like it's not an
That's
offense for an
wow.
husband to have sex with. It's like have sex with his wife even though she's denying him. It's legal. That's so crazy.
So the top comment is for somebody from India. It says, "I doubt his daughter's sisters are safe with him. Even his mother is unsafe with him." Ah, come on, guys. There's easier ways to criticize somebody than going after accusing them of like rape. Come on, guys. So yeah, so people are saying because this guy is saying something like his daughters are not safe with him next to him. Come on, guys. If somebody's saying something that is not rational, just point out why it's not rational. Don't go out and make assumptions or claims like that. Will is saying anyone sees him can also kick the shit out of him and tells him that he let it happen. I understand that might just be a joke, but we don't endorse any form of violence on anybody, even people that say stuff like this. I think that doesn't mean that you should be able to just endorse violence on them. Okay, that's pretty. Oh wow, this is actually the top comment. I don't understand why that Facebook doesn't put the actual top comment on the top. So this is a comment from somebody I think from India. I'm just profiling them based on their name. I think it's pretty safe to say Mathang somebody. Anyone. So this is the top comment. This is the actual top comment. Anyone who doesn't see what he's saying is just too blind, trying to be a sweet person. Imagine going to the wrong hood and dressed up, showing a lot of skin, or open a door for a visitor you hardly know, then walk around half naked. There are many situations where we can wisen up. Ladies, don't get
Really?
yeah, don't get then he continues and says, don't get me wrong, most of the blame is on the man, but you can do something to prevent it. I think there's a
No.
Go on, sorry, Ali, go on, you go.
I'm sorry, you're not going to prevent it. If a man wants to rape you, he's going to rape you. Doesn't matter what you're wearing. Statistics have proven that. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can tell women to wisen up all you want to, sure, but where the blame needs to be placed and where we need to be teaching is, let's not rape people.
Actually, I'm gonna give you a different answer, Ali, that you might disagree with me. Okay, I think. Okay, so yes, it's been shown that men still rape even if you have full-on hijab and everything. Like for example, you could go to Egypt and you can see that there's a lot of sexual harassment and rape cases there, even though women cover more there than other places, right? So, but I would say like even I could agree that if you cover, right, the chances that you're going to get raped is less. The chances are still there, but the chances are less. But I don't care because we don't give up our freedom just because what criminals want to do, what could do. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you could say like, hey, don't buy a car because people might steal it. But I want to be able to live in a society where I can own a car without people stealing it, right? So even if that is the case, even if I dress like this, there's a higher chance of me getting raped, right? So how far are we going to take this? Well, then if you have a fit body, the chances of you getting raped is more. So what? Don't go to the gym. Don't get fit. Don't put makeup on. Don't do your hair. Even if that's true, even if it's true that the more skin you show, the more the chances are higher that you're going to get raped. Well, the solution is not to give in to the criminals. The solution is like we need more security. We need a safer society. We need to fight rape culture. We need to increase police presence. We need to create more safer environment for women. Even if that is, but go on, Ali. Sorry, go on.
Absolutely, but I completely disagree. with everything you're saying, because what you're making it out is that rape is purely a physical attraction thing.
No, I didn't.
Rape is purely a sexual desire thing.
No,
right?
I didn't say pure. I didn't say it's the only reason, right?
But you're saying it's a huge factor,
I
right?
say
'Cause you're
even
saying
if
that
it's
women who-
even if it is a tiny factor, doesn't matter.
okay,
It's a
and I'm
huge.
saying that
Yeah.
statistically, it's not. If a man wants to rape, he's going to find the first thing he can rape, and he's going to rape that person. That's just how it is. It's just people are sick.
Well,
I don't think it has anything to do.
Anything. Okay, so you say if a man wants to rape, right? Yeah, but the chances of a man wanting to rape might increase based on the person. And again, not all rapists are the same. Some of them are. This is just a power thing. Some of them are just they want to just do something that is wrong. That's what they get high on. Sometimes it's just in the moment, and all of them are criminals. All of them need to be punished and be put away. But
Almost 100%, it's because of the moment, right?
Yeah.
So they're not going to rape a woman, a sexy woman on the beach in a bikini with tons of people around, right? They're going to rape a woman who is walking down a back alley or someplace where she's alone or something like that, right?
Well, I'm just saying that even if you're right, but I'm just saying even if you're, I don't know the statistics. I don't think anything is 100%, right? But I'm just saying. I'm just saying, even if it wasn't the case, even if it was, let's say it's not. Let's say that what you wear has nothing to do with your chances of getting raped. But I'm just saying, hypothetically, even if it is the case that what you're wearing makes it more likely that you're gonna get raped, then you shouldn't change your lifestyle. You shouldn't change the way you want to be because of that reality. So the society has to change so you get to wear what you want to wear. Society has to change because we don't do that with anything else. Again, let's say statistics come and shows that if you are more fit, if you have a toner body, then that means that the chances of you getting raped is higher. Let's say data comes out and shows that. I don't know if that's true. It doesn't matter. Let's say that's true. Are you going to stop going to the gym because that's true? No.
Right. No.
We have to create a society where people get to live the way they want to live. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Right.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
And I was saying even if it was like with the clothes and stuff, and let's say it is about the clothes, and let's say women are wearing clothes like fully covering clothes and stuff, but then the rapist will just find like a child and lure them in somewhere to rape the child, or maybe a dog or something. And these cases happen.
Yeah.
Rapists have even raped dogs and children.
Right. Actually, Sydney is responding to that comment by saying that, so I could prevent getting assaulted at age 7 wearing some overalls and t-shirts. Am I reading you right? You are disgusting. You are effing disgusting. But again, we could come up with examples for everything, right? We could come up with examples for women in hijab being raped, women showing a lot of skin being raped. None of these are statistics. These are just...
They're anecdotal.
They're anecdotal, right? So if you're like, oh, this here's an example, that means this. Well, that's not how examples work, okay? But yeah, you guys get my point. You guys, yeah, we're on the same page here. Anyways,
Atheists are under attack in many places. If they were Christians, their voices would be heard. If they were Jews, their voices would be heard. If they were Muslims, their voices would be heard. But they are atheists, and not many seem to be listening. Let's make it difficult for them to ignore us. We have built a global community, and now we are tearing down geographic, cultural, and language barriers so we can find each other and support each other. In the last decade, we have built the largest atheist community in the world. Now we're doing the same in other languages. With your help, we have started Atheist Republic in Persian and Arabic.
انضميت مؤخرا لأسرة Atheist Republic وحيصير عندي بودكاست باللغة العربية.
As we grow, we can dedicate more time, staff, and resources to start doing the same in Spanish, Portuguese, Malay, Bengali, Urdu, Hindi, and other languages. We are providing community, support, informative content, and amplifying the voices of those who need protection, especially in countries where people feel isolated simply for their lack of belief. We want to be there for them, and we are only getting started. Help us get there. Check in the description for ways you can support our projects.